All right, so if you're just like me and you think selling PDFs for money is completely ridiculous, then, well, then I guess don't develop medical devices because now we're about to buy PDFs for money. So I'll walk you through how to purchase these standards you need to read for your medical device compliance from the famous Estonian website. In case you didn't know it, now you will get to know it, how exciting it is, the Estonian website, compared to other websites. So you probably might have found this video on through our website. Again, I'll just show you the relevant post again, which is called Accessing Standards, well, for less than 30 euros. And it has this like very handy comparison table. So it lists all the relevant standards you need to comply with for medical device compliance and then the prices on different websites. And if you're like me, you kind of notice that some of these things are completely ridiculous. Like if you look at the IEC 62304, this one, then on the ISO website, it's 500 euros. And on the Boyd website, it is too. So if you think that's completely crazy, I completely agree with you. There are better ways of making information available to people and also financing institutions which kind of make that information. Like if you tell me you're selling PDFs for 500 euros, I would kind of question whether whether these are still normal humans making up these prices or what they do with all that money. But regardless, moving forward, we actually wanted to talk about the Estonian website. So how to purchase on the Estonian website, and maybe as a hint, I'll show you how I found the standards on the Estonian website. It's actually very easy. So you navigate to the website, evs.ee. You actually have to switch it to English here. I actually already did that. I also logged in with our company account already, so I did some preparation here. And then if you're, for example, looking for the 1355, you go to the search field and you can already see I entered random stuff in here already. Enter 1355, and then you find like the Estonian standards for the 1345. And if you're kind of overwhelmed by this list, then no worries, I'm also overwhelmed by this list. So then you scroll through it and you're like, okay, I have to check what the most current version outside of the Estonian website is. And you can go to the ISO website, for example, to check that. For this 1345, it's the 2016 version plus this amendment 11 in 2021. The Estonian website also kind of like tells you like, dude, this is the newest version. So yeah, there are also other versions, and you can probably get the older one here. That's okay. The older one also says newest version because it probably refers to something else. Yeah, whatever. But okay, it's a bit confusing, but probably we want this one, and this is probably also the one I linked in the article. And it also gives you kind of like an overview of, yeah, this was the version from 2016, and then it got like actually one corrigendum and one amendment, like successively here, and you're essentially purchasing everything. Okay, so far so good. And then you purchase it by clicking buy, and there's like, it's important to note what to select here because otherwise you'll be screwed again. So firstly, you probably want the PDF version and not the paper version, unless you really are like a big fan of the paper version. Then English language, unless you probably speak Estonian and your notified body speaks Estonian. So both are very unlikely, so you probably want English. And now the big thing is, right, you have to select the multi-user license because only that results in giving you a PDF which you can actually use in your own PDF viewer. Because if you choose the single user license, you have to install the super weird, super crappy file open plugin on your computer. I actually tried it initially when I purchased that for the first time, and it's insanely crappy. Like even if you only use it for one person, I would simply just not do it because this file open plugin is just so crappy software. Like it's completely ridiculous. I would just not do it. So purchase the multi-user license, and well, I don't know what user account you will enter here. I can just tell you like the minimum you need is 2. So 2 and more, you get like a normal PDF file, which you can view in normal programs. Of course, if you select more users here, then it becomes more expensive. So kind of like it's up to you to like decide what you enter here. Like, I guess it's the people viewing the PDF. Then again, they have nowhere to check. I'll just assume this company has 2 people working on it, or maybe 1 to 2 people. Then you click add to cart, and then you go to your shopping cart. And from then on, it's actually, I actually already had 1 in here. Oh my God. No, sorry, I didn't. I had 1, but with 2 person license. So all is correct here. Yeah, and then you just go to checkout, and then it's actually surprisingly simple. So the website is actually pretty good. I like to rant about websites, especially these sort of websites a lot. But to be fair, I actually think this is pretty solid. Like you click checkout, you have our company data, I already entered that. You can pay with all sorts of like online payment methods. So, and you get the PDF immediately afterwards. You also have some time, a few days, I think, after that to still download it in case you like missed it. So yeah, then you get the PDF. And that's what you pretty much do for all the other standards too. And maybe some additional ones in case I didn't list those. Like, for example, there's also one for clinical evaluations, so maybe you might want to look into that. But regardless, this was only about the process of buying them. So good luck and have fun spending your money on PDFs, but especially spending less money on PDFs.